Alright. Hello everybody and welcome back to Diamond in the Rough. Today I have gathered up from my most recent Ruff replay pack a bunch of short games, some with titles to do with what sounds like his opponent's cheesing him, and we're going to look at how he responds creatively to shut them down, because I assume some of these maybe he does die to, but from the names of these games, they all sound like he's got really weird creative responses to all-ins from his opponents. So I can't wait to see what the hell we've got in store. Some of them might be, he's doing a cheese, he runs into a cheese, but from the sounds of it, at least a few of these are reactive. So I can't wait to get into it. Down here in the bottom right, he's going gas first. He's got the low ground wall off. It is Ruff. He's going a very early SCV, which might be an offensive barracks. His opponent has gone gas pool. Before expand, this is 13-12 by the looks of it. This looks like a super all-in rush. This is Nova X 2 meows. So this looks like either a one-basey kind of like Ravager rush that you'd expect a second gas to go down by now. Maybe just one-base Ling bane. And I mean, this sort of build, if you know Ruff always goes for this low ground wall off, he doesn't have the benefits of that nice tight ramp to defend. That can be an issue. Now Ruff comes in. Oh, he was looking for an eBay block, I think. Maybe when he saw the hatchery, he would have built the barracks, but now that he sees no attempt to even go for the expansion, oh, look, the Overlord does see him. But at a minute 20, they should have gone for a hatchery. Even if it was a 16 pool into hatchery, they should have gone for that by now. 2 meows is like, oh, what? I mean, I really want to expand here. It's a totally normal strategy. Ruff puts the eBay down, and then he sees the Lings and is like, Ruff, did you notice that? Ruff, is he not watching? Oh no, he's just gonna die to the Lings. Baneling Nest is already on the way. He's still building the eBay. Cancel that shit, dog. Cancel that. Okay, he builds a Ghost Academy in the... I don't think he's paying attention. I honestly don't think he was paying attention, guys. I don't think he noticed the Lings come out. Oh my god, okay, he might just die. He's got a Marine about to pop on the inside of the wall. Lings are gonna go for that Ghost Academy, which is a very tanky structure. It's 250 more hit points than a barracks, so very hard to take down a Ghost Academy. Oh, nice micro from 2 meows, pulling back Zerglings as they take damage, but decides, okay, this is not going to work out just yet. But that being said, that's a very soft wall. Those 2 depots with Banelings morphing there, that could be huge. Now the eBay seeing no expand. Ruff should know he's being completely all in right now, but he doesn't seem to be responding at all. He's not reacting to this. No bunker. He's repairing, but there's no second layer of wall. He needs 2 engineering bays to fully wall off. Banelings are almost here, guys. If he doesn't get these buildings down right now, he's screwed. Oh my god. The Banelings have finished. They can blow that depot up. He needs to wall this off right now. He gets the eBay down. Okay, there's only a few hit points on them, though. The Banelings will get the depots. I don't think they'll hit the eBay, though. Okay, the wall is solid. He gets it up in time. But wait. He's only got 1 Marine here, guys. He's only got 1 Marine for firepower, and he's supply blocked right now. Ruff needs to get repair. He needs to get more depots. Thankfully for him, neither of those SCVs went to the outside of the wall. Otherwise, he'd be in even more trouble right now. He's trying to build a ghost, but he's supply blocked. He's not building a depot right now. He can't drop supply because he's supply blocked. He's so supply blocked. Ruff! No bunker, nothing. Yeah, finally 2 depots go down in the main, but oh my god, dude, he's actually not realized he was supply blocked. I think he thought the ghost had already started before the depots went down, but it had not. And now he's like, well, I have a wall and 1 man with a gun. And this 1 man with a gun has to kill a lot of Zerg. I mean, it's a thick wall. Banelings can't get through any of these buildings. The eBay is the weak point with only 850 hit points. The Lings and the Banelings are just going to smash into the Ghost Academy. That's the strongest point in the wall. 2 meows, 0 transition, gets shut down. Awesome. All right. Apparently just a wall off. It works. Let's go to the next game. Alright. We're going straight into a TVT, a matchup after that quick. Just, hey, it's a solid wall defense. We've seen him do it a few times before. He does it again. But he's up against a Terran. It's the player. And Ruff in the bottom right here of Romanticide. Going to be going for a depot on the high ground. So curious to see what happens in this one. The title of this replay didn't give too much away. But... oh man, we've got a total of 4 games in today's video, that, by the way, for those of you who are waiting to see what happens. And what we're interestingly seeing is I think a lot of people have been cheesing Ruff because he doesn't scout that much. He does a lot of his wall-offs. So you can see we're seeing a lot more of him sending an SCV. It might also be against certain players. They've cheesed him before and he kind of is like, got to scout this guy, got to get over there and see what's up. So gas first for both players. You can see immediately putting workers on gas is both of them. SCV scout. Now I wonder, does he just scout or does he just hide? Because so often he goes over there and like proxies something or he blocks something or does some cheeky stuff. But this looks like the most normal SCV scout I've ever seen from Ruff. It's so early, so confirms the barracks is at home. Lands a single hit and then just stops attacking. So he didn't queue it to keep attacking. For those who don't know, if you ever attack a worker that's building, you've got to queue it to keep attacking so that when it moves, it automatically goes and keeps hitting it. That way you can look away and it'll keep chasing it. But he does get defended by the enemy's drill. Has to back off there. And orbital plus a Reaper on the way. And it looks like he's going to go for a nice quick expand. Okay, cool. I think an expand build with gas first is really nice because you get that quick factory. You can get Hellions out very early on. And that command center is always a lovely thing to have up nice and early. The opponent, though, went for the double gas. Did Ruff spot that? No, so Ruff doesn't actually hang around to even check if his opponent's expanded or not. Now, that's kind of weird because if you're going to SCV scout, you think you'd hang around to see, is he expanding or is this a one base play? Maybe just not seeing the early second depot. He assumes it's an expand, but to me, this feels like a big oversight from Ruff. To have invested in the SCV scout and not checked if it was a 2-gas opening or not, because there could be a proxy factory on the map for all he knows. So an interesting kind of gap in Ruff's scouting there where it feels like he's just kind of, I'll just go default mode, no worries. He's also building a Marine, which means he's not going the quick reactor that's so standard in this scenario. That's going to slow down any double Hellion production if he wants to swap it around, or simply escalating the Marine production to defend any early attacks on the ground. Does go for that reactor now, but as you can see, that's a little late. Reactor takes 36 seconds to build. Factory's almost finished. Oh my god, third CC? Holy crap, what is this? Eco cheese, Ruff. What is this? This is so greedy. Like I said, he didn't even confirm. I'm pretty sure he has assumed he's up against an expand build. Expand builds are like, this is an expand, don't get me wrong, but I'm thinking straight one Rax expand, whereas he does not realize this was a factory and a starport, I'm pretty sure. With one Rax expand, normally you sit back very defensive. You might do the lightest little double Reaper poke or something, but usually you're super chill. So I think Ruff feels like he's like, yeah, I'll just get ahead in the economic game if we're both just chilling. Unfortunately for him, that's 3 Reaper, 2 Hellion. He's only got 2 Reapers and a Hellion. He's building another Hellion. If he queues up a 4th one, there we go. He does queue up a 4th one. They'll be out, so hopefully they can keep him alive, but this could go really badly. The Hellion Reaper goes in for the player. The player does some big damage. Oh, he messes up his stutter step and he gets hit by a grenade. Ruff desperately trying to get out of there, buying himself time. The SCV's turn to fight, but oh, his 2 Hellions do pop out. Okay, this fight should turn in his favor. Hellions are big damage dealers, and yeah, that 3rd Hellion pops out as well. 5 SCVs is painful. In the end, he equal units lost in terms of minerals, but a bit more gas lost for the Red Terran player. Ruff has the 3rd command center though, so I think he's okay with that. Cyclone's going to poke across the map. There's a Raven on the way behind this as well. And I mean, Ruff's, what's he building? Reacted Star. Okay, so he's going to go Hellions and Vikings to cover his greed. Vikings will shut down almost any air unit. They can also land on tanks and stuff to do well. Hellions will do good. But multiple Cyclones is actually incredible versus both of these units. Like, what Ruff's doing is really good versus, like, some compositions it can do quite well. But against multiple Cyclones, and he sees 2 Cyclones, I mean, you can kind of just say, hey, if they keep building Cyclone Hellion themselves, like, Battle Mech actually wrecks a Hellion Viking style. Your units are designed to dismantle Ravens with your Vikings. Hopefully they invest in Vikings, but you've got the Viking advantage to win that Sky War. And then you can kind of take it from there. As it is, though, the player's just chilling. Adding a 3rd command center, building tanks and Ravens. Adding a 2nd factory as well, so it's going to actually be mech out of the player. And looks like a really solid setup. Ruff has the 3rd command center, though, so he does get a moment. And I thought this would be a much cheesier game, guys, just from the title. But I guess I misread this one. We might be in for a macro game here in the middle of this. Hellions on the way. Not really keeping up the Viking production. Haven't really seen any libs either. And he's going to just go for a Viking raid into the main base. Okay, that's a cool little shift up. Ruff, though, not really macroing too well right now. Drops the supply drop to break out of the supply block. He's going to swap the factory. He's very low on production. He's not really building SCVs off his command centers right now. And he's going double armory off 1 factory, 1 starport. What the hell? I think Ruff has really taken a while to explode here. Now he's going for the gases on this base, but okay, I can see what he's doing now. Oh my god, look at that. The Marine does see it coming. Tanks need to siege up. They should be able to defend this, especially with the Cyclones and the Ravens, but the Vikings landing in the back is where the real damage can come from. So Deplayer, they're sieging 2 tanks. I mean, these Hellions aren't going to be able to do anything unless Viking's in the back door. And he spreads a Hellion in front to take some of those hits out. He's just going to dive right on top. Takes out a Cyclone. He's going to take out the tank as well. Oh my god. Oh my god, the other Cyclone backed out. That tank isn't fighting. The SCVs haven't been pulled. Cyclone goes in the main, runs into them and dies. The Ravens are trying to use auto turrets. But in the meantime, his tanks are getting overwhelmed. The Hellions. Oh my god, the tanks aren't even fighting. They're just rallying forward and derping. Oh my god, the players getting picked apart in a situation to play out all the tools he needed, but they just weren't in the right positions. He needs to drop more auto turrets. The Hellions keep killing these tanks. The SCVs are running away. Ruff here with a 3cc build is going to get a killing move. Are you effing kidding me? No. Dude. And he was being so greedy behind this. Just a big wave of Hellions in the front, a couple of Vikings in the back. One of the most creative 3cc pressures, but he gets the win. All right. Going into the next one, it's going to be a TVP here in the bottom right. This is Storm's Ruff. And his opponent in the top left, representing FMX, it's Shakon, who's going to be sending one of the very first probes across the map. So, definitely got some naughty in mind. Looks like probably some sort of proxy gate rush coming in. You know, it's funny. As I hopped out of that last game, I was like, dude, I'm having a bit of deja vu. I'm like, did I cast this game before? I realized I just took a glance back, and I went back and I was like, it was actually the same map, same spawn, same strategy from Ruff, so he must love that one on Rematch side. But he did it versus Runamok, a completely different player, and it was kind of a similar setup where it was like the 3cc into the Hellion Viking control. I was like, I feel like I remember this build. So he actually did that before. It seems like it's one of his mainstays on big economic maps in TVT. Not a bad way to do it. Now, this is going to be Proxy Gate 2 Gate. Proxy 2 Gate on the front. Ruff sends a scout out soon after his barracks, which is good. That's very good that he scouted. He's going gas first once again, as he loves to. But that SCV needs to get to the other side, get inside and go, wait, why don't you have any gas? Why don't you have anything else? And there's even a forge going on. So this is the Zealot Cannon Rush. So the way... Wait, you're not meant to build 3 gateways with this. What? The... It's meant to be 2 gates, plus, because otherwise you're not going to have enough minerals for both cannons and zealots. Shakon here doing some sort of dirty, bloody NA ladder version of what is a legit build order. Also probing a lot more than players normally do. Right up to 17, 18 probes? Shakon, I think you're doing the build wrong, buddy. Could have already been building cannons by now, but doesn't even have enough money for the zealots. There we go. Okay, so 2 zealots do queue up. Don't build any more probes, thankfully. No, Ruff's going for an eBay block. Oh, Ruff is so screwed. He's going Tech Lab eBay block. He doesn't even scout. This is the danger of just going for a blind eBay block. He's going to come in now and he's like, wait a second, why haven't you reacted to this? He now sees no gas, and immediately it's going to be all panic on Ruff's side of the map. He's got to raise that wall. Raise the wall, Ruff. Oh, if you can kill the... Oh, the cannons. The cannons didn't go down. Is this the only probe? He's brought one more probe, but those cannons should have been started like 20 seconds ago. Ruff is very lucky that Shakon added that 3rd gateway, because Shakon has not even produced a single zealot out of the 3rd gateway, and yet this has delayed the cannons. Otherwise, those cannons would already be sieging this wall. Now, he's going to try and take out the pylon, which, of course, the Marauder does do bonus damage verse, but I don't know, dude. He's got a Tech Lab going down in the factory, another Marauder on the way. These Zealots are causing a ruckus, and these cannons are 100% going to breach this wall, dude. More and more Zealots getting on the way here from Shakon. Ruff's going to kill the pylon on the high ground, but then, I mean, what's he going to do? He's not going to be able to beat the cannons. He's got to fall back here. Fall back, Marauders! He takes a hit from the cannon, but only one so far. Oh, second layer of wall off, second layer of wall off. He doesn't have the money. Oh, he cancels a Marauder there, builds an eBay. So he's got a layer of wall off. And guess what? That cannon is actually out of range of the pylon, so he can't reach that. But this side of the wall is going to get breached 100%, man. The Zealots pulling back right now. I actually think those Zealots should stay up there. Personally, the Repair is doing pretty well. I think the Zealots plus the cannons together could concentrate their fire, and that Tech Lab would go down. But the Marauders actually kill a cannon there. The Marauders just killed a cannon. They're going to take down this pylon. Shakon has unlimited zealots. Shakon needs to be overwhelming right now. Could be hitting all of this stuff. There's no way Ruff can repair it all at once. Ruff is supply blocked. He can't build any more units right now. He's got 2 Marauders in a bunker. But dude, he's got very little firepower compared to the Protoss. The Protoss, though, does back off for a moment. And I think this is the power of the Tech Lab. If you're by default building a Tech Lab, then that's pretty sick. He's actually built a starport. So he's already thinking about counterattacking the opponent's economy here. By God, that's a lot of Zealots, though. They're all going for the Tech Lab. I think they should spread their fire across everything here, because Ruff's not going to be able to repair everything. Like I said, he's only got limited money. He's not repairing the Tech Lab right now. Ruff messes it up. Oh no, the SCVs are trying to hold the wall, but now the Zealots are in. Dude, you need to keep that bunker alive. Oh my god, the Zealots are blocking their SCVs from repairing. They're blocking the SCVs! Ruffy screwed it up, man. Oh no, I thought he had the defense. But he lets him in without repairing. The Zealots are going to be able to break through. The SCVs fighting Zealots, that's never a good idea. Oh, he's getting destroyed. Dude, Ruff is getting destroyed. Oh my god, he was killing it. He was doing so good with that backup eBay wall off and then just keeping it up. And I think Shakon holding back with the Zealots for so long really gave him an opportunity to stabilize, but he didn't take advantage of it. Thankfully, though, he has a Liberator, and he's got a tech lab, and he can still drop mules. So, hey, he's got enough gas to build a Banshee. That's all that matters. Because there's no gas mine for Shakon, the Liberator is going to siege up and kill every single probe. And Ruff says, I may have been a little imperfect on the D, but you have nothing you can do behind this. Now, Shakon returns a few extra minerals there and builds a Nexus on the other side. That's kind of protected, actually, by cannons. You got gateways nearby. Probably don't want to be building Zealots right now. You've already got 11. I think you kind of want those minerals for other things, Shakon. I gotta be a little critical of Shakon. I think Shakon may have gotten to the level on ladder where they can beat Ruff purely through cheesing. Because why are you building Zealot number 12? Come on, buddy. Ruff is able to land this and drop mules. This is the most obvious position. You saw his command center fly to the left. Are you seriously not going to find this? Oh my god. Okay, he barely sees it, but... Shakon, what are you doing? Okay, now he's going to deal with it, but he's let so many minerals get mined. Oh my god, Shakon. Russ got this. The thing is, he's just going to keep moving this around, right? Yeah, there's Zealots denying buildings landing, which seems cool. But those no, you got to leave him here, buddy. Oh my god, he's accidentally trying to return minerals to the other side of the map because he's not paying attention. They should have waited here to return. Oh my god, Shakon. The Banshee's out. He finally finds the tech lab. I mean, there's no cloak. So the thing is, because Shakon has 14 probes, as long as Shakon gets the probes mining, send your probes to mine. As long as he gets one cannon in the middle of the mineral line, he can just outmine Ruff and win. What are you doing, Shakon? Oh my god, he's going to recall? He's going to recall. And he just needs to make sure this doesn't land so no more air units get out. Liberator's coming around the side of the map, but he's missed out on so much mining. And like I said, he needs a cannon covering this mineral line, or that's going to get in and ruin his day. That Liberator's coming to find the expansion. Ruff doesn't know about it just yet, but he can guess where it is. The Banshee does take out a probe there. The Zealots are all clumped up, all running to one location, the Panic F2, rather than keeping them split up to deal with all the different buildings. Uh-oh, the Liberator's going to come in, and that should be able to deny all of it. Shakon, you're going to get the probes out of there! Liberator says, no thanks, dirty Protoss cheeser. He's gone for an assimilator, which is absolutely the wrong building. I do think getting a cannon covering is probably the most important. I don't know. What he can do... Oh, I don't know if... Maybe he can return gas. What he could do is he could mine gas with a guy from here, pop it out, run it over, return the gas. So if he... He's too stupid to figure it out. I was like, if he mines gas, because you pop out where you pop in. You pop in, pop out there, run over, you could return gas, get enough for a stalker. Because like, what economy does Ruff have? I mean, he could slowly land this and start dropping mules. But even then, a Banshee, you could just run like 6 Zealots in, kill whatever SCVs and depots and mules he's built. You still have a chance to come back in this game. It's a small one, it's a hard one, but I don't know, man. Ugh. Especially if there wasn't a 12th Zealot, you could build a cannon, like in the middle of the mineral line, and that at least just makes it really hard. The Liberator can zone out some of the mining, but not all of it. Either way, Protoss Cheeser, who goes 3-gate proxy fort. Not the best all-in. Barely used the 3rd gate the whole time. All it did was slow down the cannons and gave Ruff a chance to defend. But a good emergency wall-off for Ruff. Honestly, if you go eBay before scouting in the main against a build like this, it should be GG. Like, you should just lose. It's like kind of a build order loss. Ruff scrambles together, gets to defense. Proxy Starfoot wins the game. Damned well done. Alright. Hello, everybody. Let's go into the final game. It's going to be a quick action-packed one. Up here in the top left, it's a TVT. This is Ruff. His opponent in the bottom right, it's a blue Terran who's going to be proxy raxing by the looks of it. This is harmless. Whoa. Gas first? What is this? Okay, so I remember there was a version of 2 or 3 Rax Reaper, which was gas first, where it hits a little later with the initial Reapers, but you can, because you got going gas first, you don't need the second gas, and you can get like 4 or 5 Reapers or something like that, like without any delay. So it slows down the initial hit, but it means the follow-up's a bit more efficient because you haven't invested in a second gas. So this is kind of like a weird version of a proxy Reaper. Now Ruff has gone gas first as well as he tends to up here in the main base, and he's sending an SCV scout really early though. And he sees immediately, you know, there's some funny business. He's like, oh shit. So he's gonna go over here, check what's up. He says, okay, there's gas, no second gas. So he knows there's something going on. Maybe proxy marauder or something like that coming his way. He immediately drops the second barracks here. Says, okay, we need to escalate the defense. I wonder if the SCV searches for the proxy. It is 2 barracks on the front for Harmless. Now, this is not a committed rush from Harmless. Harmless is you'll notice that the barracks are finishing. He's already at 21 supply. Going for an orbital there, right? So this is like, he's standard 16 racks, 17 racks almost, right? This is not particularly quick barracks. This is not like double 14 racks Reaper. So this is like a pressuring Reaper rush. And as we said, it's all about having a more economic follow-up with that gas first. So it feels like already 100 gas mine, a very quick second gas as well. And okay, so we're building Reapers. Has already queued up that third one and could go straight for factory here, but he's queued up a 4th Reaper. The whole point of this gas first into second gas is to get a quick factory, isn't it? Let's just say Harmless build may not be optimized, guys. The whole point of a non-committal Reaper rush is just to like see if you get a little bit of damage early and then just chill out. But what is cool is Ruff's response. He's going straight concussive. So when that's done, he's going to be like, please come up my ramp and let me kill you. Factory is on the way now, and Harmless will have a ton of gas to make work with that. But look at how many Reapers are queued up. So Harmless is queuing way more Reapers ahead of time than is necessary. Get out of there, Harmless. Run. Run, 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 run. Oh, already loses a Reaper there. The double Marauder doing very well. Happy to trade that. So once you've seen Marauders, I think Harmless needs to get the hell out of Dodge and just run home, right? Because these Marauders are just better units in a head-to-head battle. They're so tanky. They're armored, 125 hit points for 60 of the Reapers, and they just, you know, they do a bit more damage per shot as well. I don't know. I think the Reaper does shoot significantly faster, but it's just that tankiness is the main thing. So he's sending 4 Marauders across the map for a counterattack. And wait, he's even sending more. Oh, this is so greedy from Ruff. He knows he's up against a proxy Reaper, but look at that. Those two, they tag one with the concussive. That Reaper goes down. And these Reapers, I mean, they go in the mineral line, but that's a one-way trip. And these are your only fighting units. Harmless is getting absolutely diddled by this. And he's just like, dude, guess what? Concussive Marauders not only can defend at home, they defend so easily. I can also go across the map. And a Widowmine comes out. He's just got to do a spready on these Marauders. One of them takes one for the team. The Widowmine goes down. He can actually just kill the depots and supply block his opponent. Right now, there's 2 Reapers on the map, but there's no ability to build anymore. There's 2 Reapers building, and then you're in supply block town. One more Widowmine will pop out. Another factory at home as well. A double factory follow-up? What the shit is this build from Harmless? Oh my god, NA Ladder at its finest. I feel like NA Ladder has the highest concentration of drunk StarCraft players I've ever seen. You've got Ruff here just like cleaving through. It's essentially watching a trained fighter go into bar fight after bar fight with drunk moron. No offense, Harmless, but this was, what? Double factory Widowmine after your really slow Reaper rush? I'm gonna shit all over it, mate, and Ruff is as well, twice as hard. Dumps on this, 7 Marauders say, get out of this game, Harmless. No proxy Reaper for you. Smacks him out. Well, Ruff there with a whole bunch of different scrambling responses, emergency wall-offs, and that, hey, I'm just going to make double racks Marauder on one base. I love the fact that in these games, Ruff is scouting early and reacting hard once he realizes what he's up against. I think there's way too many people on the ladder who are like, oh, I'm getting proxied. I'll just build an expansion. Ruff here showed, F that shit. I'm just going to go super hard on countering it, and he shuts down a lot of them. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next episode. Goodbye and good night.